Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of i2i Live. I'm Kyle,
And I'm Jessica.
and we're here to talk about all the things Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars. You ready for this?
And parking, apparently.
And parking. Well, I think we had talked about parking enough last week.
Okay.
You think we need to go on another rant about that?
I don't think so. Let's talk about positive things this
They
week.
do enjoy a good Jessica rant, though.
I think I'm done. I think I'm good.
I wish we could get in. We could probably find another thing to get you to rant about tonight.
Okay, you probably could. So that'll be your goal.
So, tonight we are kind of flying by the seat of our pants. We know a few things that happened this week in Disney news, but we kind of just swinging this one because it's been a crazy week and a crazy day. Hey, love family, Jessica and Michael, are you both there today? Brian, good to see you, Brian. So, yeah, we're going to kind of just what comes off the top of our head from what we know from this week. Some of the things I know are the new Marvel lands, the new Lady and the Tramp movie getting a little bit of news. That as well. And
Frozen.
Frozen.
Can you believe I knew something?
I'm very surprised.
Frozen getting a Broadway show.
Let's see. A live-action remake of Lady and the Tramp will premiere on the upcoming Disney streaming service set to launch 2019. Brian took care of it. We're done. He's got it covered for us tonight.
So, Michael,
Alex,
I have a question.
Good to see you too, buddy.
Are they going to do, like, the noodle things? Remember, like, how are they going to make dogs do that? Like, can you train dogs to...
Noodle things remind me.
Remember where they have the one piece of spaghetti and both Lady and the Tramp, like, and the kiss?
Well, I think that's going to be CGI. It's probably what it is. Oh. Yeah. It's like
so wait, there's not real dogs in this?
I would imagine, I guess the same question could be asked for the Lion King movie. It's going to be probably, I don't know, a mix of CGI and real life together. So I don't think you could... You can train dogs to do a lot of things. I just don't think you could.
That's what I was thinking. Is that they might get real mad at each other. She's like, ah.
Yeah. How would they go again?
Nope.
Just one time. So also on top of that, we'll get into some more of that. But if there's something that you want us to talk about tonight,
we need help.
We can come up with plenty of things tonight. Just like I said at the beginning of this, we'll find something for Jessica to rant about. It's a little crazy this week because I'm about to go away on a business trip down to Florida, not to Disney World. Fortunately, I would love to go down to Disney World for a business trip, but that is just not the case. You just can't see.
What would you do for business in Disney World? Like, I feel like you would just play. Exactly. Business.
I mean,
Hey, Jess, I need to take off a week of work for this business trip.
I took a business trip in January for a solo trip to get us pictures and stuff.
So business trip means that it makes money.
That's true. So.
You had a fun trip.
It was a multifaceted purpose trip that I took back then. Which, by the way, unless we have, we can't do another video this week because I will be gone. But typically our schedule is we do the recorded videos on Mondays, live videos that you're watching right now on Thursdays. And then somewhere in between, we like to surprise you guys with an extra video if we have the footage or something else. Usually it's a trailer reaction or something like that. But we're finally getting around now that there's no trailers. Please, no more trailers coming out. We'll be putting out some more vlogs from my.
Do you know you keep everybody on their toes?
I do.
Because it's a shock for them. It's a shock for me. I never know what we're doing. So.
Although you did get to preview this one. How was this one compared to the first one?
Oh my gosh. Like leaps and bounds better. You actually did a good job with this one.
Wow, that was terrible. Seems like all the trailers come out all at once. And I really do.
Yes, came, not come.
Came on. English, I'm not good at all that.
But yes, that was killing me. We were like, one night, I think I'd already gone to sleep or something. Kyle was like, hey, there's a trailer. And I'm like, no. Not again.
I mean, they are the most popular videos we do, so we'd like to get those out as quickly as we can.
Kyle likes to, because he's good at this. Jessica
has been a very willing participant in it. But it's fun to do them with her because usually she doesn't know anything about it unless it's like Mary Poppins. Unless, if it's Marvel, Star Wars, she doesn't know anything about it. But like Mary Poppins and Christopher Robin, she was like in the know about it. So
I'm sorry that I know stuff about Mary Poppins, but I don't know anything about Marvel. Like that's what I grew up with.
Two different flavors of Disney here. I love the old stuff, but now I like the really new stuff. You're like the person in the middle. You're like the 80s and 90s and early 2000s.
90s kid.
I bet more trailers will happen like in a month or two. That's fine. We just don't need any more this month.
This week.
I mean, literally, what was it? We had 2 in 1 week. We had Mary Poppins and Christopher Robin in 1 week. And then right after that, what was the second one? There's another one like the next week.
Cars 3? Like, I feel like that just keeps coming up.
We've done the Cars 3 review already.
Wreck-It Ralph is somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Moving on.
Okay. But yeah, also do us a favor too. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button.
Disney trivia quiz.
Oh, okay.
Who else beside Belle and the Beast wear blue? Ooh.
Wear blue. Okay, let's think about this.
Okay, so it's not Gaston.
It's not Gaston.
LeFou?
I don't think LeFou wears blue.
We'll say final answer when we're ready.
Yeah, final answer is what we'll say. Don't give it away.
Wait, is it Maurice?
That's a good guess, but I don't think so. I remember him wearing tan. Love Family's trying to figure it out too.
Oh, he does wear tan. I love Disney trivia. This is great. Let's play this.
Okay, it's not okay. Let's think through this logically, folks. You got Lumiere.
Okay, folks.
And you've got he's all yellow and
right.
White.
Move along.
Cogsworth does not have blue. Mrs. Potts is, but see, it's pink. I remember her little top being pink and yellow, if I'm correct. Chip may be the one we normally rock.
Chip, no, not Chip.
I think Chip is pink and yellow too with his mom.
Or maybe he's blue on the bottom because he's a boy. I don't know.
I am thinking. I'm leaning towards Chip at this moment, or Maurice. I think that was a good one, but I feel like he was more.
Now you've convinced me that Maurice wasn't the one. Like.
So that's the. So it's
what
not
about the baker at the beginning? Like.
Yeah, the baker with his tray
like always.
I can't believe we just pulled that off. Actually.
Good job. I'm proud of you.
All right. What do you want to do? A final? We can't stay on this forever. What's your final answer?
Final answer. I don't know. Chip.
We're gonna go with Chip.
Final answer.
So let's see. I didn't see who brought the trivia question up, but put the answer in there when you get a second. Anybody else can answer now.
I'm really nervous about this. I love trivia. Let's play.
Well, we can. So do you have a little trivia for us?
No.
You guys normally rock Disney trivia, but this is a tough one. Yeah, I don't know. This one's pretty rough. I'm not going to be able to get this one.
Answer. In the village, no one else wore blue besides It was a trick question!
Oh, look at him.
I hate trick
Daniel.
questions. Dang it!
Messing with us.
We stink.
We do stink at this. You'd think if we had a channel or something, we'd be good at this.
You did good, though. You knew.
I tried to go through it logically, but it just didn't work. All right. Anything else about Lady and the Tramp since we kind of started off with that? Like,
nah, I think it's good.
It's not going to be
dead in the water.
CGI.
Keep going.
What about the Marvel Studios? Not Marvel Studios, but the Marvel parks.
Do you two know anything about John Musker?
That's I think who he was saying is going to be the director. No, we do not know much about him. I can't see a live-action Lady and the Tramp that doesn't turn out a bit cheesy.
Yeah, I agree. That's what I'm afraid of. Is it's going to be.
But isn't all Disney stuff cheesy though?
I mean, there are lessons to be learned.
But it's cheesy.
Black Panther wasn't cheesy.
There isn't an ounce of Mary Poppins that's not cheesy. I mean, I love Mary Poppins, but I'm just saying, like, it's just...
My boss is calling me.
Do you have to answer this right now?
No.
You
I
can't?
just want you to know that my boss is calling me. I'm never away from work.
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people had some trepidation when they heard this as a possibility. Now that it's confirmed with the director and everything, I'm probably in the same camp as everyone else. I don't know if I really like it or not. Different levels of cheesy there.
I don't know.
Hashtag cheese levels. How about that?
Cheese levels.
Hashtag cheese levels. It just sounds nasty.
It's like blue cheese.
All right, Marvel. I know this is everybody's cup of tea, but Marvel stuff in the park, because that was the big announcement this week that everybody was going bonkers about, is that we knew from D23 last year that Marvel was going to be coming to some of the parks. Mm-hmm. Obviously, not Walt Disney World, unfortunately. But
California Adventure, right?
California Adventure is our best hope of us going to see it someday. They are getting, each of these is getting some kind of an Avengers-themed area where they kind of focus on...
You're going to love that.
Oh, I am. Where they focus on a couple of characters. It sounds like Spider-Man is going to be the focus in DCA.
Really?
Yes, which I'm super excited about.
Hey,
nothing but Disney.
You're what?
Super excited about. It sounds like...
Wait, will they have like a Spider-Man ride where you can like...
Yeah. How was it again? Actually, that's not too far from the sound he makes when he shoots his webs. It's thwip, but I don't know how you do that noise. I do the impression, she does the noises.
Hey, yay!
You did learn science, great job.
Well.
He probably did a lot better than I did, honestly.
Isn't that the truth? You stink.
It's a miracle I got through all that. So they did release, or people found out the like designs for this supposed ride. You're going to be like on a pendulum, and you're going to swing just like Spider-Man in front of a swing. It's going to be awesome.
Nope.
And nothing but he says, guess what? What?
You made an A?
Made an A. He's got to have made an A.
Passed your class? You now have your degree?
Because he's been, he's been with us, so we're rubbing off on him. He's going to make A's. But
so you saying if I spend more time with you, I'll only make A's?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I rub off on people. I don't make the good grades. They just rub off on other people. That's all it is.
That's because you use all of your wisdom.
Impart it on others.
Impart it onto others.
Yeah.
So wait. Okay, let's go back to the Spider-Man ride.
Okay.
So, at that other park that we aren't supposed to talk about, not in Florida.
Oh, she's hurting me there. Marvel's still not really Disney, but it's cool. It is Disney. You just got to learn to accept it. Oh, they had a good guess for what nothing.
Yeah.
Do you have a trip planned?
That's good.
So
wait. So is this like the Superman ride at Six Flags?
No. So what I understand from looking at the designs, it's going to be think Soarin', think Flight of Passage, if you guys have ridden Flight of Passage yet. And except instead of you being like the Banshee style thing, you're going to be sitting in a pendulum that's going to
but
swing.
You're sitting.
Yes.
It's not like Superman where you're on your belly and you're about
when
to
I looked at the designs, that's how it was going to be. It sounds like you swing side to side and swing back to back. So if that's the case, I am going to be heading over to California Adventure.
Oh, yeah.
Really quick.
Well, I think we need to go anyway. Okay. One of the questions on the test, one of the wrong answers.
One of the wrong answers
was a figment of your
imagination. What are the chances of that?
Stupid figment.
No, not stupid figment. Don't forget to smash the like button. Thank you for reminding people.
I hate Figment. Why is he everywhere? Why do people like Figment? Somebody help me with that.
Figment is the best thing ever.
Why, though? Why is Figment better than Mickey Mouse or even Donald Duck, who just gets mad?
What's your problem with Figment?
He's annoying. His voice is like so high and squeaky.
So what if
First
they
of all,
change
what
his voice?
shape is this thing? Like, he's got this tiny little pinhead and this balloon
dragon?
body. No. Dragons are supposed to have like big, thick necks because they're scary. Yes. No. He's just. He's like that toddler that you love, but that you kind of want to kick out of the car on a 12-hour trip.
I love Figment even if Jessica hates him. It's
just.
You can't do it.
I agree that the old Figment was way better than the new Figment.
You don't even remember the
I
old
do
Figment.
remember the old Figment. Don't tell me what I remember and what I don't remember.
Jessica's agree. Figment makes no sense to me. But it's okay. What do they do then with him? Do they do something better, or do they take him out?
He's a figment of your imagination. So you get old and the Figment just flies away. So like he just dies off of Disney. It's no big deal. They now have like all these other characters.
So I think personally, and I think we may have discussed this on a previous live show, that what they should do with the Imagination Pavilion is one of two things. It should be an inside-out thing, and you can still keep Figment there in like some capacity involved with those characters, or they finally do the Muppets right, and they put the Muppets in there as part of your Figment of your imagination. Have a Muppet.
I did tell them
What?
Think of Figment.
I missed the. Did you read?
It said on the test he was laughing because it said think of Figment.
It would have made me laugh too. Probably would have made me fail the test because I'd have just been laughing too hard.
Or you would just fail because you are stupid.
Wow. Here we go. They don't ever see us be nice to each other.
Because we're not.
Well, why don't you tell why this is your favorite? Oh, that's not your favorite mug. Never mind.
It's not.
It looks just like it.
Do you know how long I sat there and debated which mug I wanted to use?
Yeah, it's
probably
like
far too long.
It's like really hard choices in life is which mug you're
using. No, but fun fact.
What?
Do you know when I was making my hot chocolate, I was thinking about all my mugs.
Wait a second. Are you using my Star Wars book as a coaster?
No.
Why is that being used as a coaster?
It's not. That's a figment of your imagination.
If I could move the camera right now without messing it up, I would show you guys how.
Like
See, busted.
Figment of your imagination. Anyway,
it is a figment.
The point of my story was, do you know why? So I was thinking, like, why is all of the printing? Why is it always on this side? Because if I hold the, think about it. Do you know?
I don't know.
Because I'm assuming most people are, and it's this is like this on all my mugs. So even mugs that have like like my Belle mug.
Yeah.
And then the writing on the back, Belle is on the front. It's because most people are right-handed, and then if you hold it in your right hand, you get to see it while you sip out of it.
But see, it's like for us, it's hard to use.
I know, because I'm not left-handed.
Back when we used to do our early videos where you could see like the table and everything, we'd have the mugs out there, which we don't do anymore just because it gets the video up and closer now. But, you know, we would always have them the awkward way, the opposite handle, so you guys could see the picture. And it was, like, super awkward. I had to pick it up very slowly and very, like, cautiously. Or robotically and, like, sip it like this.
Oh, man.
Those were the days. Were you watching all the way back? Let me just say, for anybody who started watching our channel back in the first day, I am so sorry.
You know what the good thing is? I feel like it's built my confidence up.
Clearly.
Because... obviously, this is not something I would normally do in my real life. I hate going out in the waiting room and making an announcement. An announcement to these patients like, sorry, the ER wait times are about 8 hours right now. We care about you. I care about your health, but you're going to be here a while. And now I can do that without worry.
Nothing but Disney. Do not, if you want to just see what the old days past those first 4 months you were there, just go watch the highlight video for the 1 year anniversary thing.
Yeah, because there's bloopers on
there. There's bloopers on there. There's good stuff there. But don't do yourself a favor. Don't go watch the 45-minute review of Beauty and the Beast, the live action one.
Which, let me just say, I said it's too long. Review should be 10 minutes or less.
I was having so much fun with it that I just wanted to keep going and going and going and going and going.
So here's the thing. I think in another year we're going to look back on this and be like, what were we thinking?
Yeah. We were like, that's why each kind of like a year I want to try to make bigger changes. That's why we have a new outro now. We're going to see if Jessica remembers it.
I do.
Let's see if it actually holds to be true.
I do remember it. I know my one line. So I couldn't be an actress because I can only remember about this.
You can't ad-lib at all.
We're ad-libbing now. That's what this is.
Is that what it is? I thought this was just banter. My fave is episode 1. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Bless you. That was rough.
I don't know what my favorite episode is, but there are some of those bloopers that are pretty good. Like when you hit your leg, you crash and burn.
That's my favorite blooper, when I like fell over there in that direction.
Yeah.
You might get a visit from either of the podcasts. They're thinking about coming in tonight.
Come here, Lucy.
And of course, here comes Lucifer. So this is related to Disney because she's named after Lucifer, the cat from Cinderella.
She doesn't like me.
Apparently not. Here, I got something to talk. This is something I want to get everybody's opinion on. Hey, you pay attention. Stop paying attention to cats.
I just want the kitty.
Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, because one of the news items this week
What's happening?
No, it's still going on. They just announced like the dates and they announced like the prices. I don't have the prices handy, but has anybody out there done Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party? It's such a long name for that.
I also want to know, has anybody done it without children? Would that be weird?
I know of people that have done it without children.
I do too, but I want to know if there are like any couples that have done it, because I've seen like a bunch of my girlfriends have done it together in a group. But
I would imagine it's pretty high in terms of ratio and mixing there.
Oh, they did the Christmas party.
So I know that's different, but was it worth it, the money you spent for the extra upcharge on that Christmas party? Because I've always been curious if it's worth it or not.
Wait, is Santa there?
Santa is there.
Who plays Santa? Like, is it like Goofy Santa? Or, yeah, they have got
they said they've gotten pretty expensive. So that's what I understand. I thought that the way that if you did it right, is you don't go to the Magic Kingdom that day until it's time for your party to begin, because they start closing it down and only people are allowed in that are part of the party at that point. So it kind of brings people out.
She said, I honestly don't want to have to deal with rationing out the candy to my kids later on.
Yeah. So that's part of the reason maybe we should go, since we don't have kids right now.
But we wouldn't get any candy.
Would they let us trick or treat? I bet they'd let us.
I don't think so. That's creepy. That's like murderer status. Like, let me go trick or treat. Now I'm 30 years old. I mean, I'm not. You are, but.
Wow. Thanks for revealing my age live on here.
That doesn't mean that you are 30. It means you are in your 30s.
Yeah, that's true. But you're about to be in your 30s, so.
Shut up. No, I'm not. They do let adults get candy.
Is it wrong of me as a Disney fan not to like live action Beauty and the Beast? To me, it's not. Oh, I missed that.
You read too slow.
I do read
My
too slow.
gosh.
It's okay, obviously. And no, I mean, everyone's got their opinion if you don't like the live action Beauty and the Beast.
That's fair, because I still haven't convinced myself to watch the live action Jungle Book, because I love the animated Jungle Book so much, and I just have so many memories of watching it with my family.
Yeah.
I don't think I can convince myself to watch it yet.
Yeah.
According to the poster, do you think that Disney could change the Spider-Man meet and greet costume? Ew.
I don't know about that one. I think if you're referring to it being coming to Disney World, I don't know. My understanding is that they cannot have live characters in the parks down there. Now, over in DCA, I don't know what the difference is going to be.
Oh.
Alex says that the live action Jungle Book is awesome. I have heard the same thing. Honestly, I didn't know she was this apprehensive about seeing it.
It just looks scary.
Well, I mean, they're going live action. They're trying to go more realistic, so it's like...
Kyle, I get scared with Dateline. I don't think I can watch it.
I have taken her to some movies where I thought there would be no semblance of being scary, but it has. Did we see the new Avengers trailer? Come on.
Kyle literally woke me up at 11:30 the night before. I was like, hey, guess what comes out tomorrow?
We have a reaction trailer, and you should go check it out. There you go. I feel like you were being facetious there, but, just making sure. That was probably one of the best trailers that we have watched in quite some time. I have watched in quite some time. Thor Ragnarok, that was the first one we ever did on this channel. That one's pretty high up there. I get scared watching Dateline.
I mean, honestly, trust me, Kyle's going out of town this weekend. I'm already nervous.
The live-action Lion King is being directed by the man who did... Jon Favreau, he did Iron Man 2, so all of that is, good pluses for watching it. You prefer the animated one? Of what? I missed that part. Of the Jungle Book. I think, personally, that I will prefer the newer one as opposed to the older one. Once I watch it. The newer Jungle Book.
You think?
Yeah.
I also, we are horrible people, but last year for Easter, Kyle bought me a prize and bought me Pete's Dragon on Blu-ray. No. And it's been over a year. And we kind of bought both of them, the live one, and...
Hashtag Kyle. Okay, so I don't know if you watched their video or not. I watched their video this week, and Reese, their child, loves Donald Duck.
Your child's named Reese?
Her maiden name is Reese.
I just feel like these people, Reese, oh my gosh. We should be friends in real life.
Donald Duck is my boy. I like Mickey, obviously, but, there's only one other person that would take the cake from Donald Duck, and it's this man right here, Spider-Man. And he is officially a Disney character now. Whether you want him to be or not, he is one. Donald Duck is the man, and when you should go watch the video and watch Reese just when he sees Donald Duck like that, that's me, pretty much.
Kyle, these are our people.
We went to Mickey's, Chef Mickey's, the last day of one of our trips. I went solely just so I could go get a picture with Donald Duck, and guess who wasn't there? Yeah. I mean, I was like, sure, Mickey, come over and get a picture, but no Donald Duck.
Yeah, so we had our $5 billion meal. Did you just see that?
No, what did she do?
So what y'all could not see is Lucifer just came in, sharpened her claws, which she doesn't have claws.
Looked at us and ran away.
On the couch, yeah. Looked at us and then booked it. Not just trotting. No. Full speed ahead, cheetah speed.
That way. Just like that.
That's how cheetahs run.
That's how cheetahs run? So
I'm teaching you so much.
It's funny that you're teaching the zoology person.
How cheetahs run.
Yeah, okay.
I know a lot of things. So, what's next?
They've got me thinking about Donald Duck now and how much I love him.
You know what you would really love? Because you're such a kid. If they made Donald Duck shaped macaroni and cheese.
Be still, they already make Spider-Man mac and cheese.
Do they?
Donald Duck is the one true Donald. No, she will not be able to teach the zoologist anything. Jessica, we cannot talk about it on this show because this is a family show, but remember one of our first encounters when I was teaching you about with animals that you had no clue about?
Oh yeah, Kyle was teaching me mating rituals of animals.
Yes.
That's not something that comes up in daily conversation.
It was having a funny conversation
But I taught you lots of things about raising house cats because you didn't grow up with cats.
That's very true. That is very true.
There are always things to be learned from others. What is it that isn't it Rafiki or somebody that
Rafiki or somebody?
Does he listen to people?
Here's something that I wanted to give you guys a preview for. We're actually, right as soon as we're done with this, going to record our video for the week, but since I'll be gone this weekend. We're doing the March Magic that Disney put out this week, where they
bracket.
announced the bracket, where they announced like the mascots based off the rides. So last year's winner was apparently the Tomorrowland People Movers, or the Movers, I think is what it is.
No, they were not.
Yes, because I voted for it.
Oh
So
my gosh, I love that ride. But out of all the mascots, those are the things that win?
yes.
No.
So
that would be the worst. Oh my, I'm very pissed about that.
So we've got a lot of other ones that have come out this year. Not a lot, because they actually downgraded the size of the tournament. They said it was to be like cohesion with having Toy Story.
So is this like you vote? Like we vote and then...
They will usually put it up on their social media, and you'll vote for like Tomorrowland People Movers or...
vote for them?
Last year... It's kind of similar to my pins up there. I know you guys can't see it, but you got like...
Yeah. So like the People Movers beat out the Yetis.
Amadapur Yetis.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how?
The
People Movers would be... No.
The Main Street Electricity for the Main Street Electrical Parade.
Even they would be the people... Think, all they have to do is
So
unplug
this is
it.
going to be an interesting video. We're going to argue a lot of... See, look. He says don't give the movers.
I love the ride. I love the People Mover. But listen, if the People Mover was a human... It would be the slowest grandma of a human ever.
Hey, man.
Like, it would be that grandma that you get behind in the grocery store, and sweet little lady is taking her time picking the crackers, and you're like, dang it, woman, just move. I need to get the Ritz. And then she doesn't move.
So if you enjoy seeing us debate, you're going to like this week's video, because obviously it's Disney related, and it's going to be us just debating back and forth who moves forward.
And obviously, you think that slow people just... You have a T-shirt.
For the first year of their existence. Whoa. Don't I have a T-shirt down here somewhere? Don't pull it out. Yeah. Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out. It's going to mess things up. But
please, can we pull it out?
And the rants have begun. Yes, they have. We're doing well, Amanda. How about you? Let's see. Here. It's probably going to mess things up. Wait. There's mugs on it. That's why you can't get it out of there. But it's the Amadapur Yetis. It's that one.
And I found it at we're at unclaimed baggage in Alabama. Where people leave their luggage and then, you get to pull it up. Is that the orb? Yes.
Yes. That is the... Don't touch, though. You cannot... Remember what happens when you touch the power stone?
Open it! And there's some kind of, jelly bean.
And there she goes. She's gone.
What is this?
Do you not remember from Guardians of the Galaxy when you touch this that people explode?
Oh, for real?
Yes.
Touch it.
I just did. Yes, that is actually the collector's edition for... Phase 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So in Guardians of the Galaxy, because I don't remember, because I really mainly watched it for the music.
Yeah.
I can't fix this.
Yeah. Give it to me. And there it goes. Oh, there it goes again.
So was the orb thing in that little brain looking thing?
Brain looking thing. Yes. This is what contains the Power Stone.
Oh.
You're gonna see the Power Stone.
But you can touch this.
Yes,
but
that's
it's when you open it.
It's like a vessel for it. It's supposed to be able to transport it around and stuff like that. So
I'll just keep the jelly bean.
She wants the power. That's all she wants.
What if one
day, unlimited power.
What if one day you came in here and I'd replace that with a rock? How mad would you be? So in real life, I really love Amazon, as most people do, and their deal of the day. So the other day I was scrolling through and they have a Thor hammer that's full of tools.
That was so good.
It's got tools. It's got a hammer. It's got
I got too many tools.
A wrench. It's got all kinds of stuff like pliers.
Amanda says you're horrified. You want to know why? Sure. We're interested in why you are. The Thor hammer's got tools in it. What's this got in there?
That was it. I can't remember. Oh, screwdrivers. All kinds of stuff. So I texted Kyle and was like, hey, do you want this for your birthday? He was like, yeah, it'll go on the shelf. And I was like, no.
Yeah, because it's Thor's hammer. You got to put it up.
No, you can put the hammer, but I'm not going to buy you power tools. I could just buy you a plain Thor hammer.
Yeah.
Well, and it wouldn't have junk in it, and it'd be cheaper.
Yeah, you can find them for cheaper. I have found them as well.
Yeah.
But have you guys ever done the March Magic Challenge thing before? Have you ever voted in part of it? Or if you've seen the list of the teams this year...
Who do you think would win?
Yeah, we would.
It's not the people.
You could be part of the conversation when we film the video if you kind of leave us a comment here about it, because then we could be like, "Hey, they said." Because there's a long hair in my ice cream. That is disgusting, and now I'm going to throw up.
I want a Fix It Felix hammer.
That's a good hammer to have.
Who's Fix It Felix?
Oh, I'm sorry, folks. I have the movement going all the way and winning. Good choice.
Who's Fix It Felix?
Okay, think about
Felix the cat.
No, think about Disney movies. So think about recent ones. Think about a sequel coming out this year. Think about a trailer reaction we've done this year.
Wreck-It Ralph?
Yeah. I'm sorry, she's never seen Wreck-It Ralph, guys.
So that's not my fault. You can't blame me and
Fix
be mad
It
at me.
Felix is his rival, but they're really friends, kind of thing. I don't want to spoil the movie.
Oh,
for
it's
you,
like
yeah.
like Mario and Luigi.
Yes, that's very true. Um, what else Disney stuff tonight? I'm trying to think what else happened out there. I think we do. Okay, this was the big issue this week. I hate to end on this, but I do think we need to address it. Is we wants the redhead. Do you remember?
Why are we still talking about this?
So here's the big thing today, and obviously we're not going to get into the very strong opinions about that, but today, this week, Pirates of the Caribbean opened up with the new animatronic for the redhead, and it was very not well received. There were a lot of people unhappy with it because of why it was going away, but apparently, from what I've seen on videos, they've changed the audio a ton in it, and not a ton, but enough to where it doesn't make as much sense. And there were a lot of people saying, yes, you could have made the more PC changes, but at the same time, you could have kept the original audio, and it would actually worked really well with the way the audio and
so why did they change? Why
it
change
is
something that's not broken?
Roughly, without getting too far into it, it's just it was they said it was being insensitive to the human trafficking problem because they're basically selling off brides.
No. I'm talking the voice. I understand.
It's not so much the voice. It's just the it's more about chickens now, I think is what it is. They're like joking about the chickens they're selling off because it's an auction scene. And so she is now part of the auction. She's got a gun and she kind of shoots it off, I think. So they were saying that when the drunk pirates are sitting on the, like when you go under the bridge and they're saying, we wants the redhead, they could say that, but then she could just have fired off a shot at them to show, girl power kind of thing. And then you could see them, that kind of thing. I think, somebody, I think it was, I'm trying to remember. I want to give them credit for who came up with the idea because they were the ones I heard it first. It's one of the bigger Disney channels and sites out there that I saw it, and if I remember it, I'll put it in the description or something like that. But it was really cool. I don't care about the new change. I just think that the new scene is horrible, and I think that's what a lot of people have a problem with now. We're kind of moving past that. It's happened. It's done. It just doesn't. If you're going to make a change, you need to make it good quality, and it doesn't seem like it's lived up to that. So
that's a good point.
Well, I got good points every once in a while.
You're good.
Every once in a while. Okay, a couple reminders tonight before we get out of here. We do have, as we said, videos coming out on Mondays, live videos on Thursday, and random videos. You will have a random video probably this Saturday, a vlog type of thing, so you want to make sure that you check that out as well. What else should they do? Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and you can check us out on Facebook and Twitter. And until we assemble next time, may the force be with you. I think. Sorry. Start over. Wait, start over. Until we assemble next time. May the force be with you. And we'll see you real soon. Bye, guys.